Behind the Redline, Episode 49. Death of a Vegas showgirl, the murder of Debbie Flores-Narvaez. Las Vegas sells you a fantasy. Neon, feathers, sequins, perfect bodies under brutal lights. Everyone is performing. Everyone is pretending. Everyone is gambling with something. For Debbie Flores-Narvaez, Las Vegas was supposed to be a dream, a chance to dance under the hot lights, to turn ambition into stardom. Instead, it became the place where she vanished, and where her dismembered body was later found, encased in tubs of cement, like a secret the city wanted to bury and forget. NNBW+1. Tonight, we're going behind the red line in Sin City. Into obsession, jealousy, domestic violence, and a murder so grotesque it shocked even Vegas cops. This is the story of Debbie Flores-Narvaez, the showgirl who danced for fantasy and died for real. Before she was a Vegas showgirl, she was just Deborah. Born in Puerto Rico, Debbie was bright, ambitious, and beautiful. She earned a degree in finance, and for a while, she lived a completely different life, a safe one. She even worked in finance and once cheered for the Washington Redskins as an NFL cheerleader. Entertainment now. But that wasn't enough. The stage kept calling, the lights, the music, the performance. In 2008, Debbie left that stability behind and moved to Las Vegas. According to reporting, she came to Vegas determined to make it as a dancer, despite not having elite professional training. Entertainment now +1. She was chasing the archetype, the Vegas showgirl dash. All feathers and fantasy, holding the spotlight in a city that eats people alive. And against the odds, she did it. She landed a coveted spot in the burlesque revue fantasy at the Luxor Hotel and Casino. CBS News +1. On stage, she was everything Las Vegas promised. Offstage, her life was spiraling into something far darker. In Vegas, dancers orbit dancers. Debbie eventually met Jason Omar, Blue Griffith, a charismatic performer from Brooklyn who danced in Cirque du Soleil's Love at the Mirage. The Guardian +1. Two performers, two big personalities, both hungry for attention, both trying to survive in a cutthroat entertainment ecosystem. At first, the relationship looked glamorous from the outside. He was a Cirque dancer. She was in a Luxor show. They were young, attractive, and moving in the same nightlife circles. But behind the photos and Instagram smiles was something else. Control, jealousy, and escalating violence. By October 2010, their love story had turned into a police report. On October 22, 2010, Debbie went to police and reported that Jason had kicked and punched her, leaving bruises and even tearing out some of her hair. A BC News +1. He was charged with domestic battery and coercion. Debbie, like so many women, didn't walk away for good. There were apologies, promises, explanations. The addictive cycle of, this time it'll be different. It wouldn't be. Fast forward to December 2010. Debbie is 31. She's finally got what she wanted. She's a featured dancer in fantasy, and she's on the verge of a big moment in the show, a special segment that could elevate her profile even further. Oxygen +1. But her relationship with Jason is a storm cloud that never goes away. Friends say it was volatile. Fights, breakups, makeup sex, emotional drama. Some sources describe restraining orders and previous protective orders filed against Debbie in past relationships, showing a pattern of intensity and conflict in her love life. Entertainment, now +1. More than one person in her orbit will later say, she loved hard, she fought hard, everything with her was intense. In the week leading up to her disappearance, Debbie is seen going back and forth to Jason's place. She confides in people about drama, about feeling disrespected, about not being able to fully let go. The stage lights are bright, but the shadows around her are getting darker. December 12th, 2010. It's a big night for Debbie. There's a late-night rehearsal scheduled for midnight for fantasy, and this isn't some casual run-through. It's important enough that when she doesn't show up, the producer notices immediately. Oxygen +1. Debbie is last seen headed to Jason Griffith's home. Then, nothing. No call, no text, no social media posts, no rehearsal. Her roommate becomes worried when Debbie doesn't come home and doesn't answer calls. After about 48 hours, a missing persons report is officially filed with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. Oxygen +1. Soon after, police find her car, a maroon 1997 Chevrolet Prism, abandoned in a residential neighborhood with her belongings inside. CBS News +1. That's when the alarm really starts ringing. She didn't just vanish on a bender. She didn't quietly leave town. Her life and her dreams are still here. She isn't. When a woman goes missing, police always look at the last person who saw her. In Debbie's case, that person is Jason "Blue" Griffith. He tells police they argued. He admits she came to his home, but he denies knowing what happened to her after that. A BC News +1. The public doesn't know everything yet, but there's already a trail. The October 22nd domestic violence report. The fact she allegedly went to his place the night she vanished. His conflicting statements about their last interaction. A BC News +1. For detectives, this isn't just a missing dancer. It's a woman with documented recent violence at the hands of a man who's now saying, yeah, she was here, then she left. Weeks pass. Her family pleads on television. Her sister begs whoever has her to bring her home. And then comes the tip that breaks the case open. January 2011. A woman named Kalai Kasorso is at home when a friend calls her Jason Griffith. He wants to store something heavy at her place, a big blue plastic storage tub filled with cement, KSL+1. He tells her it's for a project, some kind of art, something that needs time to set. When he and his roommate wheel the tub down a ramp from a U-Haul truck, Kali is suspicious. The tub is massive, heavy. It doesn't feel right. At one point, she asks him straight up, "What's in the tub?" According to her later testimony, he eventually tells her, "Debbie is in there, KSL+1. The horror of that sentence sits like a weight in the room. Soon after, police receive the tip. Detectives arrive at Kali's house. In a storage area, they find 2 large tubs filled with hardened cement. Within them, they find the dismembered remains of Debbie Flores-Narvaez. Her body cut, her legs severed, encased in concrete, like someone was building a grave no one would ever dig. NBW+1. Even for Las Vegas, a city soaked in crime, this is brutal. The arrest report will later say Jason admitted to killing her in a heat-of-the-moment argument during a fight on December 12th. He claimed he panicked, dismembered the body, and tried to hide what he'd done. NBW+1. Police arrest him on murder and evidence tampering charges. The fantasy is officially over. At trial, prosecutors and Jason's lawyers tell 2 very different stories about what happened the night of December 12th, 2010. The prosecution's version. Prosecutors say Debbie went to Jason's house. An argument broke out, fueled by jealousy, past abuse, and control issues. Jason choked her and asphyxiated her with a plastic bag over her head. The Guardian +1. After killing her, he left her body for a time, later dismembered her, cutting off her legs. NBW put her remains in cement-filled tubs, stored those tubs at a friend's house as if they were just construction debris. They frame him as cold, calculated, and manipulative, the kind of man who could go on performing on stage while the woman he killed sat in his friend's storage area, frozen in concrete. The defense's version. Jason's defense argues their relationship was mutual chaos, both volatile, both intense. He was supposedly defending himself after Debbie attacked him during an argument. The killing, they say, was not premeditated, but a panicked overreaction in a toxic relationship. The Guardian +1. But no matter how they spun it, one thing didn't change. Debbie was dead, dismembered, hidden, and Jason was the last one to see her alive. In May 2014, after a 9-day trial and hours of deliberation, a Nevada jury delivers its verdict. KSL+1. Jason Blue Griffith is found guilty of second-degree murder, not first. He is also convicted of dismembering and concealing Debbie's body. KSL+1. Her family is in the courtroom. Some sob, some stare straight ahead. Later that year, a judge sentences him to 10 years to life in prison, the maximum for second-degree murder under Nevada law in this context. KSL +1. It's not the first-degree conviction her family wanted, but it's something. Yet no sentence can undo what he did to her. No prison term reconstructs her body or rewinds that night. Debbie's dreams ended in a plastic tub. Jason's ended in a prison yard. Debbie's case never really left the public eye. Her story became the subject of documentaries, true crime episodes, and a Lifetime movie called Death of a Vegas Showgirl, starring Rosalind Sanchez. Neon +1. Some people see that as exploitation. Others see it as a way to ensure she isn't forgotten. In Vegas, the showgirl is an icon, glamorous, untouchable, invincible under the lights. Debbie's story is the crack in that illusion. Behind the feathers, there are bruises from boyfriends. There are restraining orders. There are women going home alone at 3 a.m. to apartments far from the Strip. Debbie wasn't just a dancer in fantasy. She was a real woman who left everything behind for a dream and collided head-on with a man who turned that dream into a nightmare. Her father once said all he wanted was for her to be remembered as more than a headline, as a daughter, a sister, a person who did not deserve what happened to her. Bonnie's blog of crime +1. Tonight, we remember her. Deborah Debbie Flores-Narvaez, the showgirl who lit up the stage at the Luxor and whose death revealed the darkness hiding behind Sin City's brightest lights. This is Behind the Redline, and in Vegas, not all the bodies are buried in the desert. Some are buried in cement.